Hi. It's a little bit early. I thought I'd go ahead and start streaming now because I think someone's here who isn't me. So I'm going to jump on the comments here. My name is Richard Liston. I'm founder and president, executive director of Sphere College Project, a mentorship-based adult education program. Oh look, there it is. Who's here? Someone's here, but I can't tell. Where's the live? Oh, there it is. A mentorship-based adult education program that I designed back in 2008 and put into effect in 2009. And we are still working to get it established, but we have some participants who've been with us for quite a while, some of whom may jump on here. Oh look, somebody typed something, I think. Let's see. There's always that delay. Hey, Connie. Hi. How are you? There's an echo. Oops. I think that was, is it gone? Look, Virginia and Jonathan. Hey. Hey folks. Well, it's just Connie and Virginia and Jonathan and me. This is an example of what life has been like a fair amount. Oh, look. Yeah. I figured I would just give the kids some space and see what happens. And I was expecting somebody before, well, somewhere between 10 and 11, and I think Harold is out probably trying to scare up some guests. So I'm gonna be here for an hour. And, oh, is it still there? Wonder why. Okay. Jonathan says no echo over there. So Connie, you might want to try reloading your browser. Okay. So as I was saying, I don't know where they are, and I get, what runs through my mind is not all the positive possibilities, which those are certainly possibilities, but I don't know what's happened. So, but we're going to be here for an hour, or I'm going to be here for an hour, and what I'd like to do is go with the format that it was suggested that we use, or come up with a format. And the format being, we start out with brief intros. Well, I'm the only one here, so I'll do an intro. I'm Richard Liston. I founded Sphere College Project in 2009, and Virginia and Jonathan joined along with a number of other people. We went for a few years. It was challenging. Things happened. We learned. I moved down to North Carolina. For a while, and have been working in recent years to try to bring Sphere College Project to an established place, which a number of us clearly see value in because you're here. Emily maybe she'll join us, but she's en route somewhere, or working to be en route somewhere, so I don't know if she'll be on, but maybe. I texted her. Yeah. So Connie, text me if you're still getting an echo. What is Sphere College Project, for those who may watch this at another time? Let me just read from our brochure that Jonathan has, and Virginia. Or, hey, here's the brochure, look. There's that format, find out what's inside. You. So I'll read from it, and there's Virginia's artwork, which I'll bring up. Let me bring it now. I don't know if you've seen this, Connie. There's a delay, so let me get the other thing up. It's not delayed. Okay, here's the brochure. There it is. So much light. Sphere College Project. There's that, and then we'll fold up piece, and there's Virginia's artwork right here. Can't tell how well you can see it. Detail, look at that. It says, fully alive, which is reminiscent of Black Mountain College, fully awake. So, I'll read, unless there are any comments. Oh, okay, good. Kind of good now. Sphere College Project provides an exciting environment for each participant to discover, and I hear the door, and in walks
sorry everybody. Whew. Man, everybody counts. I've been trying, I've been talking and talking and talking and talking. Somebody got something coming up. All of them got something coming up. Whew. Oh man, I'm trying to pull. I got a few dedications for next week. But
look, you know that just between the two of us, we've got all this, right?
Oh yeah.
So we're good.
Okay.
They're really glad to see you.
Yeah.
Because we were all worried about you.
Well, okay, yeah.
Were we? Come on, type.
I'll
close the door. Okay, say hello, Harold. We have Connie and Virginia and Jonathan. And I don't know if we have anybody else. Looks like we have some more. Yeah, okay. So I was just showing him the brochure and saying, I don't know where Harold is. I don't know. Do you know? This is
on the phone.
Yeah, Trey said he's probably out trying to scare up some guests for today. That's what I said. It's on video, you can watch it later.
Yeah. You picked my hand, that's what I was doing. I caught everybody off.
Yeah.
I don't want to say the names till they get on here, but
yeah,
got some very successful inmates that done got convicts, however you want to call them, and got out and they're doing pretty good. A lot of them got their own businesses, and a lot of them doing good in the business they work for. Some of them been out 5 years, some of them been out 6 years, one been out a couple of years. But a lot of the guys there's not a lot of time. I can name them, but I don't want to name them without them first coming on the show. We're gonna have them on the show. I got a few promises. It's kind of a with them guys that got their businesses and stuff that's been out. You got to kind of get them a date 2 weeks in advance instead of during the week. So I didn't have a chance to, I had a chance to talk to them, but it was this week, about Wednesday. What was it, Wednesday, Thursday? I started calling them guys, and they couldn't reschedule what they had planned for the day. And some of them stuff popped up. One of them, his daughter sick, so you got to take, what I'm saying, that's kind of priority, But we got a few guys. Got at least about, I'm gonna say, close to 10 guys around here in the Bone County area that's gonna be doing the live stream for us, just giving us their struggles, how they struggle, and I'm telling them I need their encouragement. I was trying to explain to them I need their encouragement, their advice on how they succeeded and how long it took them to get out of the mindset of being incarcerated. Some of them, and none of them's been down as long as I have, but some of them been down close, like 25, 26 years, stuff like that. And I need their advice and stuff, and I like to get it, their advice and stuff along with y'all, so y'all could, kind of help me out a little bit. But it's a journey. It's a real journey. Yeah.
So, I just wrote that down because that's,
Yeah.
And I also wrote that down. That is, asking the question, what is success and what is successful? Because in the title we have successful reentry. What does that mean? I'm using the word. What do you think? Are we thinking the same thing?
Successful reentry. I guess that would be somebody that's mentally free. I think he'd be successful. He's mentally free from incarceration thinking.
Yeah.
I think that would be kind of a success, because I still, some of the guys I know that I was talking about, some of them still had incarceration thinking, but they done moved on and they're getting over it. I mean, and then they can identify when they do.
Yeah.
I'm in the stage where I'm still doing incarcerated stuff, and I can't really realize, that's why I need the guys around me and talking to me, so they can let me know when I do that, because even you done told me a couple of times that you need to quit saying it like that. You need to quit thinking like that, because it's not like that. You're in the world now. You're not incarcerated no more.
You're here.
Yeah.
This is where you wax your leg. You can walk out the door, walk out there, and,
And it's that adjustment is, some of them, a lot of them told me, so, man, it took me 3 years, man. It took me 5 years. It took me 4 years. So I was thinking that I'm in the dumps, feeling low, sorry about myself because I couldn't do it. But they said it took them 3, 4, 5 years. So I'm thinking the end of the world coming, I'm struggling with this, struggling with that, financial problems, bills, and they say, man, look, just calm down, be patient, call us and talk to us.
Perfect.
It'll be all right, because, just take it one at a time. And the parole officers and the parole system, they ain't even trying to violate old guys like us. He come by the other day, he stood back, oh, everything okay, you okay, bye. I said, good gracious, what? They don't mess with us old guys, they kind of let us, because they know we ain't young boys, we ain't out here in gangs and shooting and drugging and all that kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So they know we ain't doing nothing, so they don't really bother us or nothing. They don't even call us to the office or nothing. I ain't been a parole officer one time, and didn't go in the office then. No, I didn't. I stayed down there and paid the parole fee. What much is the parole fee? I forgot. $40 a month. I wanted to pay that parole fee, and that was it. He wouldn't even let me come up to the office then. So anyway, like I was saying, what was I saying?
I don't know.
About being successful.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think you'd be successful once you get the mental incarceration out of your mind in the situation that I'm in and people that's like me. And that takes time.
So how do you, yes, it's clearly gonna take time, clearly. And we've said on here, we wanna try to reduce that as much as possible, and it's, to some degree, it's all, it is part of your life, so it's always gonna be there, right?
Yeah.
But, we wanna minimize the time before you finally can breathe and say, you know what, I'm actually out, but
Yeah.
you're on parole for another year and a half.
Well, now what is it? 21?
Yeah,
December 2021.
right. So it's a year and a half.
Yeah.
So, and you know that, and that's just, it's just gonna be there. I don't think you're gonna, you gotta ask to leave the state. In a year and a half, you won't have to ask to leave the state. I'll just say, let's go down to South Carolina. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's a difference, and that keeps, that is part of keeping the mentality going. So it isn't you, don't blame yourself, that's what I'm saying, this is the system.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, you showed me in a lot of ways, I've gained a lot of knowledge just by you showing me stuff, about, the restaurants and about the public and the radio and the TV and all this kind of stuff, and you opened up my eyes to a lot of things, and it's helping. It's helping me. I ain't there yet, but it helped me in a lot of ways because I don't want them influences influencing my life like they programmed them to do. But God, another year and a half on parole. Whew.
yeah, see, and.
But I done whole time. I done 3 years in the hole. I done a year and a half in the hole. I done 6 months in the hole in segregation after doing something stupid,
Mhm.
And it didn't seem that long then.
Mhm.
Now a year and a half seems like a long time.
Right. Yeah.
But I don't know, man. God, this freedom. Whew. It's rough though. I enjoy. It's like when we go out in the woods, or just go walking, or just go driving, just chilling, and just cut the phones off and just ride, or go get out and walk somewhere. Like we went up on the Bocatch, what was the mountain we went on?
No, we went up on the Blue Ridge
Parkway.
Parkway.
Man, I had a good day. That was beautiful. That was the best day in a long time. I didn't want to leave, really.
Up in the clouds.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the clouds was up there where we was at. Man, I love that kind of thing, man. I like that. We got to do that some more.
All right. Yeah. You hold it in,
Uh-huh.
You're more excited about it now than you were when we were up.
Yeah, because I was, what they call it, shocked or whatever. I was like,
Right.
oh, look at this. I couldn't believe it.
Right.
Mm.
That's what I was going to say also. You said I opened your eyes to things. That's got to be a shock.
Yeah.
Right, to multiple things you see, like, bam, that's,
Yeah.
it's, but. All right, I bet people are saying something on here now. Let's see. Connie loves the artwork on the brochure. Everybody's saying hi, Harold. Let's see. Oh, M. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Thanks for being here. She's going to be driving shortly, so she can't be here the whole time, but she's popping in for a little bit. That's great.
Hey,
Uh,
the Queen.
yeah. Yep.
I'm I got a lot of let me say, a lot of issues. I guess everybody do, but it seems like mine. I don't know why it seems like mine more extreme than others. I guess that's part of being incarcerated. I guess in prison we make 70 cents a day, or 40 cents, 70 cents, or $1 a day. Job you had. If you made $1 a day, you was a big man. $7 a week. And you learned how to survive off that. You know? It's hard surviving with a whole lot more than that out here. You know, it's just trying to make ends meet, man, and they don't meet. But I've talked to some of my family members and stuff, and they well off or whatever. They same thing. They checks don't last. They don't reach to the next one. So it ain't no different than what they going through, and they ain't never been incarcerated. So I need to shut up and try to figure out and I'm out driving something. I ate them boiled eggs. Anyway, the way that I've switched my my salary, my income, is get paid a little bit every day while I work, and so I can better budget, kind of budget my week off instead of getting one big lump sum and it's gone in 3 days, 2-3 days. I get a little bit every day, a little bit every day, a little bit every day, and it's making me kind of put a little bit right here, put a little bit right here. You know, it's making me squeeze a little better, and it's learning me. This is my first week doing it, so. But since this is my first week doing it, and it's done taught me a lot about saving, pension, and making it stretch. It worked.
Great.
It's worked.
Great.
At the first time when I heard about it, I didn't really think about why they don't do that. It don't make sense. But now I see it do, because it shows you. It teaches you. What is it I'm trying to say? It teaches you responsibility for your income. It teaches you that, getting a little bit every day.
Wow.
It really does, man. I didn't really think it would, but I got to go. I got this, and I got to go all the way to. So I mean, put this up, and then I'm broke after that. You got to make yourself, even though you got a little something, you're broke when you get to that line, you know. I'm learning that. Thanks for that lesson.
Great. Thanks for taking it.
Mm.
And that's kind of that is the way we do things at Sphere, which is we try different things. That's why it's got to be individualized, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, I've known you for a year, right? But there's a lot more to you. I mean, people are very complex, and it takes a while. It takes a lot, and do you ever get to know somebody? I don't know. I've known people for a long time, and they still surprise me.
I could say a lot about that, but I'm keep that to myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
You learn a person. You don't know a person till you actually be around a person and living with a person.
Yeah.
Then you learn them. So we done lived together a couple of times. And hang around each other all the time. So.
Yeah. All right.
What's next? Action.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's your story and interview, I guess, and advice. I mean. Did we
successful? Yeah, I had the definition of successful as mental to the person, to the individual. They successfully went through the ordeal they went through, and mentally got over it, moved to the next step. They were successful. I think. Like I'm working on being a success of not being incarcerated mentally, because I feel in a lot of ways, in a lot of areas, I still am. My thinking is because I've been most of my life in prison. So I think like an inmate.
Can you tell what ways there are that you're thinking that way? Anything you want to say about it? No, I mean, this is to the world and all that, and just be very
one
simple.
thing about people out there, you was telling me the other day, I said, look, when you give somebody your word, and you break your word, you get stabbed or get beat up in prison. So, so you kind of live by, when you give your word, you gotta do it. I don't care. I don't care the consequences. If you give somebody your word in penitentiary, you better do it, or it's gonna be consequences. And ifs, ands, buts, maybes, I'm gonna pay you such and such a day, or I'm gonna do this such and such a day, you don't do it, you better watch your back. Out here, people get their word loosely. I put it like that. Oh, I'll be there at such and such, and then don't show. You know, or I'm gonna send you this, and then don't do it. I'm gonna help you do this, and then don't do it. It's make me so angry because I'm used to living a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to, like you told me, this is the world, man. You just can't, you know, that's the way people are. They'll tell you something right in your face and don't even mean it. That's hard to swallow.
Wow, man.
That's hard to swallow. 'Cause
Yeah.
I've been living a certain way, you know, and so that's why when you asked me something, and it's like you asked me the other day, something, and I gave you my word on it, I kept it. But then you asked me something to give my word to, and I didn't answer. I went around the question, and that's because I couldn't tell you the truth on it, because I thought it would, I don't know, I just couldn't. I'm not gonna try to give my word on something I know I can't keep or don't wanna keep or lie to you. You feel me?
Mm.
So, well, I went around the question instead of answering, but then I told you later and explained it to you, but,
Yeah.
It's good to have somebody you can, like you, man, I'm telling you, God, I talk to you about anything, man, for real. We go through, I done been through a lot, you know. I can see, you know, I can kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel. You know, I mean, since talking to the guys I'm talking to about helping,
Mm-hmm.
getting the spear off the ground, helping us build up and stuff, and I talked to a few people and everybody's on, see, that's another thing about their word thing. All of them say they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that for us, so, you know, I'm waiting on it. You know what I'm saying? But it's the convict get me like, man, where you going? You know what I'm saying? But I got you teaching me, I say patience. That's one. And I told you when I got out, I had a whole lot of patience. Well, I did. Correctional patience.
Mm.
Not freedom patience.
Oh, man.
There's a difference.
Wow. Okay, that is probably one of the greatest insights I think that could be helpful for people who are getting out after a long time. That because maybe if somebody had been able to say that to you early on, you'd have been able to be looking for it.
Right.
So let's keep that one. I mean, I'm glad we got it on video. We need to watch this again.
Yeah. Correctional patience and freedom patience. It's different, you know. Correctional patience, you know you got a certain amount of time you're gonna be there. With me, I didn't know how much time I was gonna be locked up. They gave me 75 years, they gave me a 50-year sentence, and they gave me a 25-year sentence boxcar. Meaning, when I get through with the 50, then I start all over on another sentence, the 25-year sentence. So I had 75 years. So I didn't know when the judge told me I was gonna die in prison when he gave me the sentence. I'm gonna give you so much time in Durban, you're gonna die in prison. I said, but he didn't want to hear no nothing, so they gave me the time. And he did, now I'm out. He did, now I'm out, man. May rest in peace. But the patience in prison is they tell you when to eat, tell you when to sleep, tell you when to dress, tell you when to do, you know what I'm saying? So you just sit down and wait and be patient.
Yeah.
Then you gotta wait in line go to the canteen, to the store. You gotta wait in line to go eat. You gotta wait in line to change your clothes. You gotta wait in line to go to work. You know, you're in line everywhere you go. So you learn patience. Prison patience. Patience out here, it's different because your bills is due this date. And you ain't got no money, and the date coming up, man, where am I get this money? I panic. I be in panic mode because I'm used to taking care of what I'm supposed to take care of. And when I give my word or something, I try to keep it. And when I can't keep it, and it's getting to that date or getting to the time I'm supposed, I panic. I be, you know, and then that's when I call you, or call Kev, but somebody, look, man, I'm calm down. I'm in a correctional way of thinking,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and
Wow.
it's a difference, man.
Yeah, we got to talk about this a lot. This is really great observation. getting a lot of support on here from people. We got one dislike already, so
Who's
great.
dislike?
I don't know. Hit the dislike button, so y'all do you use your votes too. Let's see. Emily, love you guys. Connie, that's great, Harold. That's the way to do it. Jonathan, it teaches you that things can be managed. Connie, a lot of people tell you what you want to hear. They don't know how to be honest and don't want to disappoint. And then they end up letting you down even harder.
Ooh, that's it. That is it. That is it. My friend girl told me the same thing. I don't want to say her name. But she told me the same thing. She said, you know what? I'm going to tell you something. You ain't going to get mad? I said, no, I ain't going to be mad. She said, you know, you're a kind of intimidating kind of guy. I said, what you mean? She said, people fear you, Harold. I said, for real? She said, yeah. People really fear you. People that know you, know your record, your family members, and people around you that know you, they fear you, man, because of your past, what you done done and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And say, then you got a kind of an intimidating voice.
Right.
You told me that. And say, so they tell you what you want to hear, just to keep you calm and keep.
Yeah.
I said, well, I don't be. He said, yeah, you get excited. I mean, you get. I said, well, man, I don't try to be. She said, that's that correctional stuff. That's part of being incarcerated. Mm-hmm. And I didn't think, well, I kind of understand it because I ran the prisons I was at, every one of them. I ran the card game. I gambling. I kind of.
That's what we want to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of, all the guys that I call my nephews and stuff that I be dealing with, all of them, I looked out for them in there and kind of stood up for them, and then they need some canteen or they want to play cards or whatever. Go ahead, I got you. Loan sharking and stuff. I done all that kind of stuff, and my first day in prison, I about beat a man to death. First day, and I didn't let up, in Central Prison, and I guess. And you kind of had to have an intimidating type situation, or you get run over.
Mm-hmm.
In there,
Mm-hmm.
Because I was a little skinny little kid. Well, I wasn't skinny, I didn't gain weight, but I'm a little guy from Asheville, and everybody else from Greensboro, Charlotte, Winston-Salem, Durham, Raleigh, big Charlotte, and got this big group. They got one guy over here from Asheville. I ain't got no homeboys or nothing. So you got to toughen up, or they gonna run over you. So, wasn't that many guys from Asheville with me.
So let me tell you what kind of energy you have. I mean, I think I've said this to you before, but it's a little more clear, and correct me if I'm wrong. But you're in that group of people who, and high in that group of people who, if I'm in prison, imagining myself, and I see you walking in the yard over there, I'm thinking, okay, that's somebody I don't fuck with, because if I do, it's not going to be,
What?
That's
no,
that's not all it is.
I know, but I done heard it before.
That's not all it is. It's just there.
Yeah.
Because it had to be there.
Yeah. I had to put up that.
And I'm not saying that's a bad thing at all. It's just that an awareness that is probably useful for you to have if you don't have it.
I didn't realize, that's part of my, I guess, my learning. I need to learn how to, I don't know, but more than you done brought it up, people around me done brought it, even some of my family members done told me, said, man,
I'm not saying it's a bad thing either,
No, they say, when I go over my nephew's house, I go over there, everything, I'm serious. They be in there laughing and going and drinking and whatever doing. I walk in the door, everybody. What y'all doing there? I'm just Harold. Oh, that's Big Harold. That's big. I mean, come on, man. You see how they react when I go to Hillcrest?
Yeah.
Like I'm a damn celebrity.
Yeah.
I don't understand, man. I ain't know I was that intimidating. I ain't know I was that. I don't know.
Well, it's also they know your
and it's
some of your history.
And it's a fear too for me being here. Because if one of my nieces get into it with her boyfriend, and he got a gun, and I happened to just go see her one day, and he see me coming, what's gonna happen? He gonna shoot me.
Yeah.
Out of fear of what you know. And the police could get away with killing me. I guess throw a throw gun in there and say I had it. Everybody in Asheville believe it. For real. My nieces and nephews get into it with somebody fighting or whatever, and they see me, and my nieces would probably say, "I'm telling my Uncle Earl," you know what I'm saying, and don't even tell me nothing. I'm just going to visit. So I really don't want to be in Asheville. Really.
So we're working on it. You know?
I really don't want to be. I mean, it's all right to visit and then leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's difficult. Yeah. It's because I got that fear of, I don't even go see my relatives like I used to because of that. I don't know what's going on and don't want to get involved. There's been 2 killings in 2 days out here in Asheville. You know, so I don't want to be out there. 2 killings in 2 days, 2 little young boys. And I knew both of them. And well, I know the mamas and daddies and stuff. I don't know them, but man, these little boys got guns and they ain't playing around here. And the ones that got killed and the ones that done the shooting, all of them know me. Every one of them. You know, so if it had been one of my nephews or something in that stuff, and they'd probably shot me just because I'm my reputation. You know, I ain't had nothing to do with it, but they know that's my nephew and then they shot him, so they, you know. I don't want to be in Asheville.
Yeah. So tell them about one of the positive conversations you had, like, on the phone yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Kelly.
Kelly?
Kelly at Goodwill.
Oh, yeah, at Goodwill. Yeah, she told me that at Goodwill, she told me she heard something about me and she wanted to help me get a job that I could do. And she told me to come in Thursday. She's going to work me in Thursday at 10 o'clock? You put that on your thing?
Yeah.
Thursday at 10 o'clock. And she's going to help me do a resume and all this kind of stuff. And she talked real positive and stuff. She wanted to do it then, but I ain't had no transportation at the time. And she said that she really could help me. She liked what she see or what she heard about me. So she gonna look out for me. ABCCL said they got an outreach program for inmates. She said I can help you with a whole lot of other stuff too. You know, like you want to go to school or something like that. I said, yeah, I might try to take a class or two. If I get a job that ain't too strenuous, you know what I'm saying? I get a job that I can take a class or two. She said, I said, can I do both? She said, yeah. I said, okay. Let's see what y'all got to offer. So Thursday I'm gonna go talk to her and see what's going on. I'm spirit dedicated. They had my back and I'm gonna be there for them. But I think I need my time to be taken up with somewhere else, in a job or some school or something, you know, to relieve the stress off Spirit for supporting me right now because I'm out of work. And so I think I need to get a job. I hope I get a good job and try to go to school too. You know, my Spirit job mainly is one-on-one talking to Rich and on the phone talking to other convicts. You know, that's really my job technically, mentoring until I get I got a few people I'm mentoring now, but you know, basically phone call because I don't have no transportation right now, but it's raining. Yeah, I think I need to take up some of my time, my spare time, what I'm doing now. Is for JLB.
All right. Okay. So I feel good about that. Talking about what it means to be successful. We can come back to it though. Let's talk about building support networks.
building a support network for somebody that's incarcerated.
Or
Somebody's
incarcerated and getting out, or
Yeah.
is out, just the whole, how does it, how can it happen? How do we make it happen?
Yeah, I don't know, I think that, my interest was, just like I was telling somebody not too long ago, my interest is, I wouldn't wanna touch nobody that's a repeat offender that's been in 4, 5, 6 times. I wouldn't wanna touch them, because I know from being in there, I know what their mindset is. They gonna keep doing what they're doing. But a person is like the guys I got coming on this show, got a lot of time, and it's their first time, you know, they're the guys I'm trying to help. So they won't be repeat offenders.
Mhm.
Because once you go in that penitentiary, once you go in prison, you learn crime.
Mhm.
You can go in there on a mistake, or say you kill somebody by mistake, and they give you time. When you come out, you're a criminal,
Mhm.
and you're criminal minded.
Mhm.
Not unless somebody, you got a support network that bring you back to,
Mhm.
and it might be your first time in prison. It's like Rob we had on the other
Right.
day. His first time in prison.
Mhm.
But just so happened the church and me had a little support network.
Mhm.
And now he ain't looking to come back. He ain't doing nothing. He wasn't doing nothing at the time he got, you know. So, you know, it got to be somebody in place besides a recording on the telephone. Dial this and then we'll call you back later. We're busy. You know, listen to 30 minutes of recording, and then they tell you to call back later. That's what I was getting. I mean, I'm exaggerating a little bit on the time, but basically, I got a bunch of recordings and a bunch of promises. They give you a little sheet of paper with supposed to help you when you get out. None of that work. I called all of them. Anyway, they need something, some kind of support system to help guys. And I say some of them guys that repeat offenders, they probably could use a support network too. You know, because when they get out the same situation or worse.
I wonder, I mean, as we build our infrastructure, we will be able to connect with the DPS and find out who's getting out and where and when.
Oh yeah, it's knowledge. It's public
and have
knowledge.
Yeah, well, I mean, okay, so
It's
we
public
can,
knowledge.
let's form a welcome
Yeah.
committee. If nobody else is, you know, scooping
Yeah.
them up, then we scoop them up.
Just like my friend, Mr. White, I still want to go find him, Richard. I really want to.
Yeah.
He
well,
done 50 years in prison.
Yeah.
Over 50 years. I think about 52, 53 years. And everybody in his case, the police, the judges, the witnesses, the family of the other people, his family, all of them deceased. They can't even find his paperwork, but they just kept holding him in prison because they couldn't find his paperwork. And he had nowhere to go. 53 years in prison. Coming in as a young man in his 20s, now he's 70 something. I think he said he was 22 when he got the time. Now he's 72, 73.
You gotta find him.
Yeah, I got to go find Mr. White, man. Well, I met him a while back at Central Prison when I first fell. He was down there. Him and a guy named Junior Allen, both of them down there. It was loan sharks. You know, loan guys money and stuff. Okay. Then I met him again after I left there, stayed there a few years, and left there and went to another camp. I seen him again, and Junior Allen had made it out. Junior Allen was all on the newspaper and everything. He got arrested and locked up for nothing. He done about 45 years. Anyway, that was his partner, Mr. White's partner. So he was over there, he was dead, he didn't have anything, because Junior was his backbone. So I took him up under my wing, I really got up under his wing. But I was physically, you know, don't nobody gonna mess with this Mr. White, you know what I'm saying, period. I put the mark down, don't mess with him, period. Whatever he need, get to him, I got it. And anyway, I took care of him, and when he come up for honor grade, he said, well, I said, no, I got you, Mr. White, let me do your, I done his paperwork for his honor grade and everything, so we put it in, he got it. I got it too. So, We went to Buncombe Correctional Center. He had never been outside the fence in about 40-something years at that time. He'd never been outside. Buncombe Correctional Center, BCC, don't have no fence around it. He was scared to death to get off the transfer bus. I said, come on, Mr. White. One for me when he got off the bus. I said, come on, Mr. White, I got you. Man, there ain't no fence around this camp. I said, I know it. We got it. Come on. He stepped out the bus because he was just trembling. I said, come on, let's take a walk. I took him all the way out to the ball field and walked on the edge of the woods and just walked around. We were doing about 30, 40 laps so he can calm down. And he realized that, man, I'm about to be free. He said, man, all my family dead. I said, I got you, Mr. White. I'm gonna hook you up. So I went and talked to the sponsors and everything. I got him some clothes and stuff. One of the sponsors, I got him some clothes and stuff. He talked to one of the sponsors to take him out. Took him out, brought him something. He come back the first time he took a pass and come back, man, he was so happy. Boy, up there, he put tears in my eyes. He was so happy. His first pass, man. I said, man, that's all. Mr. White, I love him, man. I got to go find him. I got to go find him. Yeah, he's a good old man. He ain't nothing about 90 pounds, about 5'5". He's a little dude. Yeah. Gray everywhere, gray hair, gray beard.
Yeah.
He kind of talk, he don't look at your face, he talk at the floor. Soft spoken. But he done seen it all. But guys like him, you know, see, I'm under the old law sentence. Meaning that I got a Opus number that's old. I can't even pay my money on my Opus number because the system is too new. And then my system is, my other number. So everybody's got them old numbers that's left in the penitentiary, that's finna get out. That's what I want to support.
Mm-hmm.
All the old law guys. They done been down such and such amount of years. That's what I want to support because I think a lot of them have lost their families.
Mm-hmm.
The more time you do, you lose your families.
Mm-hmm.
And their support system is really gone.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them, just like me and Mr. White in our case, you know. I lost my sisters, my mama, and I lost a bunch of people since I've been out. But a lot of them guys lose their whole families. The whole support network of family, they gone. So they really need it more so than a guy that's been 2 or 3 years. That's why I like to focus on the old law guys. And it's public knowledge, you can find out who they are when they're getting out. It'll show you who they are and their release dates on the computer. I gotta get me a computer too. What are laptops? I gotta get me one of them.
That's what we're doing it on. Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, I need to get one of them so I can.
Yeah.
Then I gotta learn how to use the thing. But I know I can't. It's about like the phone, I think.
You'll figure it out. Just yeah.
Positive note, man. We got invited to a cookout.
Raining.
It's raining. It's probably gonna happen
maybe
today.
it'll clear up.
She said she called me and told me we're gonna change to Monday.
Oh, okay.
Gonna change to Monday. Yeah. One of my family members invited to a cookout. They invited Richard too. Richard have been to a few of my family functions. We done had a ball. And I go and I have 30, 40 nieces and nephews I don't even know. I'm just meeting for the first time. I got a large family. What was next?
Well,
networks.
that support networks is like advice and solutions. You know, that's solutions right there. I think, you know, having, you know, people you can call in the moment or whatever.
I think we need, excuse me, on that note, I think we need to, like I said, when I get my computer, or when you do it on the computer, see how many people left in the North Carolina Department of Corrections under the OPUS system, the old law. And see how many, look up each of them, you have to go to each individual's name, and it'll show you a release date, a possible release date, whatever. And get some envelopes and some stamps, and write every one of them.
Yeah.
I love to do
totally.
that.
Oh, yeah.
I probably know all of them.
All right, great.
I probably know every one of them.
That's great.
I had to write them all out and say, look, here go the phone number.
Perfect.
Call this number when you get out. This is they call me Big E in prison. This is Biggie. Call me when you get out. I'll get you some help, get some clothes, some money, help you get on your feet, help you get a job, help you get your ID license. That's basically a room somewhere, you know what I'm saying, get them. If you ain't got no support, I got you. And my word is good in them. So they will believe me. You know, coming as Biggie and them, they would, oh man, Biggie got my back. Yeah, I'm gonna go take this pro. So a lot of them guys try to turn down pro because they ain't got nowhere to go.
Yeah, we can fix that. There's places we can.
Yeah.
I mean, put some people to work by fixing up some places. I see them. They're all over. Wow.
Good gracious, it's almost an hour already?
Yeah.
Dang, I've been talking my head off. I ain't never talked this much.
Okay, let's see. What else we got? Amanda Sarah's here. Hey.
Hello.
Welcome. Thank you. I don't see any other. Whatever, we got another like. I don't know, do I need to reload? Am I missing the fact that we have like a bunch of comments or something? I don't know. That's the wrong one. Anyway. Technology. Excuse me for a moment while I try to deal with technology.
I gotta give me a darn phone call, Richard. My darn, what's the name number run out?
Okay. Yeah.
Look, see, I can't even get it off.
Yeah.
What is data? That's what's the name says data. My data done run out.
Right. Yeah, that's what it is. What? This is weird. I
I
hit
can't
the
get
link.
it off.
I hit the link. It's giving me the wrong video.
I used that straight talk cord, $55 straight talk cord. It was about $58. That's that cord I used. I run out of data. I don't know how to run out of data.
Oh, Wayne's here. Hi, Richard.
Wayne
Drumgo.
Wayne Drumgo. What's up, Wayne? What's up, D? Yo, Hill Chris. Wayne Drumgo.
But that's not. This is weird. I'm just getting. Oh, no. Okay, I got it. It's back. So.
What you got to say?
It just
Something
said
negative?
hi. No, it just said hi. So far.
Yeah, I see it. Say hi.
Yeah. Spear College Project provides a 3-phase mentorship-based education program for adults who want to learn. 3 phases. First phase, figure out what you want to do. Second phase, gain the skills. Third phase, do a project. You know, okay, figure out what you want to do. I mean, that's broad, but I mean, we're still talking food industry, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So we're getting some very positive things coming from the people that we're talking to, and there are some opportunities out there that we're going to be exploring very soon. Like some new opportunities that I don't want to talk about yet because we haven't spoken with the person, but there are some things on the horizon.
I'm thinking before the summer hit, we're gonna be up in our necks and doing stuff.
Yeah,
I think we are.
I think things are going to happen.
Somebody said they use an example of how to make wine. You have to squeeze them first. You have to squeeze the grapes first. We're being squeezed.
I'll go with that.
We're being squeezed.
I'll go with that.
But we're gonna be wine in a little time.
All right. Spear helps participants identify what they are passionate about, what they want to accomplish in life, and helps guide them finding the tools and skills they need to achieve their goals. Who are the participants? People just like you and us. Who are the educators? The same. You can go to our website, but it needs work. but you can see it. Please read the description about this live stream, because it has some links to artwork by Jonathan Stewart, artwork by Virginia Stewart,
Well,
and, oh yeah, and a studio produced the double single that Emily
yeah,
did.
yeah.
There's a link in the description of this
That thing sounds good.
to that,
Mm-hmm.
and, you know, everybody needs to go hear that.
Yeah, she can sing. She can sing real good. I got one of those CDs they call it. Well, I want one of them paintings, man. I gotta figure out where. How much is the price of the paintings? Is it different prices?
Different prices, but there are posters that Jonathan has put together that one of our near-term objectives is we gotta print out some posters so we can sell them.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know,
I help with that.
but there's a lot of posters that
Yeah.
Jonathan has put together that
Yeah.
we gotta
Tell them save us up.
get
I help.
moving on that.
I help them get them.
All right, we also have a curriculum that consists of numerical literacy, language literacy, financial literacy, technological literacy, community and public awareness, analytical thinking and problem solving, workplace literacy, and the art of communication.
I got a question.
Yes,
Analogical thinking.
analytical thinking,
What's
like
analytical?
just thinking, like looking at a problem, analyzing it from multiple perspectives so you can get a good enough picture of what the problem is, you know, analysis, like, you know, and problem solving. So there are a bunch of different, like, techniques for problem
We
solving.
call it we're checking somebody. Not analogical things to check him, man. Check him.
Yeah,
And check him.
yeah,
Watch it. I mean, I was trying to tell Dolores about, she was saying about learning the correct way to say stuff and do stuff. But then the people you're dealing with, they don't know what you're talking about.
Right,
As you
sure.
go with- So I got to decipher this
yeah,
and put it in other
yeah,
forms, and then I could, you know.
yeah,
And it's hard to do because I always ask you words, don't I? I
Right.
always say what it means because I
Yeah.
got to do it a
well,
different
we
way.
have to translate
Right.
for each other.
Yeah, I got to do it.
We're a connection between worlds, you know?
Right.
And you say correct way, I don't think of it as the correct way. I think of it as, you know, a more publicly accepted or common way or
Mhm.
something,
Yeah.
you know,
But reach the people that I'm trying to reach.
accepted in certain circles.
Right. It's good to know. It's good to
Right,
it's good to know because
yeah,
I mean it shows by the people I'm dealing with now
Yeah.
about help, support, and spirit.
yeah,
I'm using this way.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So
And now I know I can say to you, chicken.
yeah, and I do it. I know what it means.
Right,
Well, see, the guys I'm helping, you know, been in prison 20, 30 years. They don't know nothing about this, right?
Right.
So I got to talk in the language.
yeah,
I get the same, you know.
yeah.
Anyway,
Well, we're coming up on 2 minutes till noon, and we generally stop around noon, so if there are any more comments, questions, oh, Emily has a question if she could call, so let me
Yeah.
call her. Hi, we're in the live stream. Shall I put you on speaker? All right, let's try. Let's see.
I'll put it over there. Near the microphone.
Try it, Em.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah, it picked it up.
All right.
Hey, Harold. Hey, Richard. Hey, everyone.
Hey,
Hey,
Em.
Emily.
So I have two thoughts. One of them is I think at some point we should do like scheduled guests and have a Facebook group or event or something where we sort of like hype people up and people who are going to be on the show in like 2 weeks or something.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an idea I've been thinking about, and maybe I could help take some responsibility for the Facebook stuff.
Oh, really?
I have to think about it, but it might be something that I could help with.
Okay. Well,
And then the other thought I had, it's kind of a question, and maybe we could address it next time. But I have a number of friends that I'm trying to network with and try to get them to come to the live stream and watch.
Oh,
yeah.
So at such a time as that starts happening more and more, is there any way that we can is there any different way that we want to say anything, or different things that we want to say in addition, so that people who know nothing about Sphere can know how to get involved? Because I think that once we all start working on networking, that's going to start happening more and more, and I hope we can talk about how to gear up for that. Does that make sense?
absolutely.
a lot of sense, a lot of sense. And I agree with you 100%. And the Facebook part, I put on my Facebook page. You on my Facebook page?
I don't think so.
Check my Facebook page out. I got a what is this? A watch group or something?
A Sphere College Project group.
I got a Spirit College Project group on my Facebook page. A lot of them except wanted to be members. I done it one day, and the next day I had 30-something people
Mm-hmm.
in one day.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you want to take that on. I mean, I really don't know what else to do. I can't, they didn't have these 30 years ago, these phones and stuff, so I'm still learning them, you know. Matter of fact, this is about my 4th one. I think I'm gonna need another one. Look at this one.
Yeah.
I'm not used to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so. Yeah, I appreciate your help, Queen.
Yeah, so those are the two thoughts that I've been sort of mulling over, and I would love people to think about if there's any way that we can design these things to exist in the near future, so that we can continuously be advertising awesome people who are going to be coming on, and also helping people who are coming in for the first time know how to get involved and not just watch one live stream and then stop.
Right.
Yeah, okay,
How to retain them.
Sure.
yeah,
Yeah. Great.
So that's it.
all
All
right.
right. Thanks, Em.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, I love you both.
Love you, Em.
All right. I
I'll
was in
talk
my,
to you guys soon.
all right,
Bye
Bye.
now.
well, I can't get in that kind of thing, I didn't catch that. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all for y'all support. It's really appreciated, man. All you do for us, man, is really from the heart. I mean, I really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say, man. I love you guys, and appreciate all your help, man. And it's gonna get better. I get better. It's gonna get better. You know, when you give a blessing come back to you. When you give from your heart, you know, no matter what it is. And so I live by that. A lot of the funds that I've been receiving, I used to receive, I was giving away to other people, helping people and stuff. And my blessings keep coming back to me, so I'm still here.
All right. And Rich joined. He said, great chat. Thank you, Rich, for being here. All of you, thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Let people know about this. And we'll be back next week.
See you on this week.
Bye now.